Donald Trump got his feelings hurt. Gavin Newsom has struck blood, and Donald Trump is responding to Gavin Newsom's relentless attacks at Donald Trump. You know it's making a difference if Donald Trump feels the need to have to finally respond to it, and he did. I have that for you coming up. And also, South Park is the only other thing, it seems like, who is meeting fire with fire, and they did not let up last night. Here's a bit of what South Park did against Donald Trump.
Your leadership is truly beyond anything we have ever had in this country. And you do not have a small penis.
Ah, thanks, gang.
On behalf of the state of Florida, I'd like to give you this gift, a silver-plated space shuttle.
Next!
The third episode of South Park Season 27 continued to take aim at Donald Trump. In the latest episode, which aired August 20th, White House guests, including Tim Cook and the Emir of Qatar, bring the president gifts as they flatter him and adamantly say that he does not have a small manhood.
Mr. President, your ideas for the tech industry are so innovative, and you definitely do not have a small penis.
Ah, thanks, gang.
Please accept this gift on behalf of Apple.
Next! Mr. President, your idea is incredible. You do not have small penis.
The moment mocked how leaders have given Trump presents. Just 2 weeks ago, the Apple CEO presented Trump with a customized glass sculpture featuring a 24-karat gold base moments before announcing Apple's $100 billion U.S. investment, and earlier this year, the Trump administration accepted a Boeing jet valued at $400 million from Qatar to be used as Air Force One. The episode also showed the president back in bed with Satan, who appears to be looking for a way out of the relationship.
Hey, Satan, look at what some dipshit tech CEO gave me. I was thinking maybe we could try to shove it up your ass.
Hello? Yeah, I'm in a relationship with someone and I really need to find a way out of it.
That sounds rough, but you have great ideas, and I'm sure we can figure out an exit plan if that's what you want.
Who you talking to?
Do you really think I could get away from him?
Absolutely. If you're having self-doubts, then we can plan the exit like a project. Want me to break it down to something step by step?
Yes. Yes.
Plus, Wednesday's episode, which also took aim at AI, also highlighted Trump's DC takeover as Tao Li arrives in the city and sees the military everywhere.
Oh, wow! Union Station! Wow, the Supreme Court! Wow, Washington Memorial! Oh, the Capitol! And there it is, the White House!
And then here is how the White House responded to all this.
But did issue a response to the Season 27 premiere last month, saying in part to NBC News, "This show hasn't been relevant for over 20 years and is hanging on by a thread with uninspired ideas in a desperate attempt for attention."
Uninspired ideas in a desperate attempt for attention. That sounds so familiar. It sounds like the President of the United States, Donald Trump. Real quick, we have new merch. I'm so inspired by what's happening here in DC that I worked with an artist to create this sandwich thrower t-shirt inspired by Banksy. So you can get this t-shirt on the Keith's Debate Club website. There's going to be a link below. And there's also a poster in case you don't want to wear it. You want to hang it up in your house. So please do check that out. 50% of all proceeds are going to go to DC's Coalition for the Homeless. So please do check out that merch and let me know if you get it. Thanks. Now, Donald Trump said this yesterday. Gavin Newsom is way down in the polls. What polls? For what? He's not running for anything. What polls? Approval? I don't like what polls? He's just making up shit. He is viewed as the man who is destroying the once great state of California. I will save California, President DJT. Now, what's interesting to me about this is that Donald Trump didn't tweet in all caps, did he? It's kind of working. Because, of course, Gavin Newsom is doing all of the tweet. Oh, my God. I'm not going to read all this. But what I'm just going to point out about this is that this is exactly how the President of the United States tweets. Literally. We have shown you wall of text just like this. I'm not going to read all of it. That's how I know it's a good parody. It's almost too close to satire. The satire is it's almost too real, because just like Donald Trump's insane tweets, I'm not reading that. I'm not reading all that. I'm sure it's funny, but I'm not reading all that. My time is too precious, as is yours. Now, JD Vance also wanted to get into the mix, and here's what he had to say.
Stop sounding too much. Stop sounding like crazy people. That really is all it is. I mean, this idea that Gavin Newsom is somehow going to mimic Donald Trump's style, I think that ignores the fundamental genius of President Trump's political success, which is that he's authentic. He just is who he is. You've got to be yourself. You've actually got to talk to people honestly about the issues. I don't think it's that complicated. Don't be a crazy person. Be authentic. If the Democrats did that, they'd do a hell of a lot better. But
does anyone think JD Vance comes across as authentic? Does anyone think, watching this, do you think Donald Trump comes across as someone who is sane? I have too many clips to think of that can disprove that immediately. Donald Trump has a screw loose. There might not be any screws at all. Now, Donald Trump also on Live Social posted this picture of him, I don't know, pointing at Putin. I guess he's trying to pretend like he's being tough here. Okay. And then he then compared himself to Richard Nixon. Not really the comparison you really want to make, I don't think. Now, Gavin Newsom, when Donald Trump wrote this soliloquy about his love-hate relationship for the governor of California, Gavin Newsom simply went like this, 3 snowflakes. He called Donald Trump a snowflake. Amazing. And responding to JD Vance, Gavin Newsom goes, he almost got it. He did almost get it. He's so close to getting it, but they're never going to get it. They're too close to it all. Or if they do get it, they don't really care, because they're just about power and lies at all costs. Whereas you watching this right now, we're into the truth. If you're a fan of the truth, hit like on this video. And if you are, what else could you be? I don't know. And if you feel like you want to keep the truth in your inbox, I can't speak, subscribe. I'm going to go lay down. Lie down? I'll see you next time. Have a good day.